What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, and today we're going to continue on looking at the Converts line of vehicles, and this time we're going to take a look at one of these two from the B-Type series. So, without further ado, to the intro. So, I'm trying to decide which one I want to take a look at. You know what? Let's go for a variety since we did a hot colored one previous. Let's do the blue, which is the only one that isn't that kind of tone. Anyway, this is what the B series looks like compared to the A series. They are two different types of cars. So, you got that. But they transform fairly similar until you get to the legs. And, thing is that, it rolls, kinda. Sometimes the wheels aren't lined up correctly. And you can definitely tell it's just a robot underneath said car. So, yeah, let's get into the actual conversion. So you just pull out the side panels, like so. And it does kind of help bringing down the arms first. And there are a series of 3 peg and peg holes. There's a peg here, a peg hole, and a peg hole. A peg hole here with this tab, a peg here, and a peg here. So there is a slight difference between those with Type A and Type B. So you slide out the arms, then you come around to the back, and then you bring up the back of the car because there's a set of pegs right here that peg into these 2 peg holes. So you rotate the legs around like such, and then you bring down the feet like that. Now you don't want the feet to go all the way forward, but it really just depends. Anyway, you bring down this hood part. But what I like to do, instead of just bringing down the hood, I actually like to take these little, things here. I don't know how well these are coming up. But you just push those up. You just push on them, make them go up. Then you bring down this hood. And this hood is pegged in right here and right here with a couple pegs there. And they just slide down and they form shoulder cannons. Get this guy standing. And this guy probably would show up better on camera, but one of my lights blew. So I'm dealing with 3 lights instead of 4. So, anyway, there is articulation to be had. Just like Type A, this just flounders about. There's no real connection. So get that out of the way. There is still play like Type A in this armature because the way it's designed. And he still has a ball joint in the shoulder like Type A. Hinge at the elbow. Then he does kind of have even more limited waist than Type A because this panel is so big. And then you have these little squares coming off of them that do impede. Ball joints at the hips. Sorry, forgot what I was trying to say. Ankle goes up and down. Knee, if you want to call it a knee, because this is what a knee bend looks like on this guy. Because they decided to put the screw right here where the knee bends, right in the middle of the calf. So, also, one weird thing about this figure is he's got a visor, but they painted eyes like right below it. And it just throws it off, in my opinion. So, it might have been a budget cut where they could only afford 2 little dots compared to a painted visor. But now it looks like he's got a big forehead and tiny little eyes. And with that, we have come to the weapons, and this comes with either a futuristic blaster or a Stegosaurus type blaster, a spear for a close range weapon, or this sword. And since I gave type A the sword and the futuristic blaster, I'll give this guy the Stegosaurus blaster and the spear. So let's compare him with the original one that I reviewed. So here he is right next to type A, if I could get him standing. So this is what they look like together. They have a very similar design, but their legs are totally different because this guy actually has feet. This guy has yellow things that don't really work as feet. So, yeah, with that said, this has been the Type B version, just to make things clear, Type B version of the Converts cars that I got from Five Below. I've been Nurdie J from Nurdie Boys, and I'll catch you next time.